Y'all pussies fuck with dessert. Today we're trying to impress the Latina baddies, so we're making flan. We're starting off with a bunch of eggs. We're gonna do 3 whole eggs. Oh shit, there's fucking shell in here. We're gonna do 3 whole eggs. Hell yeah. Damn, eggs are giving me the fucking ick right now. 3 egg whites. Wait, 3 egg yolk. If you want a flan firmer than me after Euphoria, you just use whole eggs. If you want some creaminess like me after Euphoria, then only use egg yolks. If you want a good mixture, do half and half. Latina baddies are known to be indecisive, so this works perfectly for both of them. Top down view. Hell yeah. Ew, I don't like the little brown in there. This is a blender, not a grinder like half of you guys are on. We're gonna use 2 types of milk. Leche Nestle. This is condensed milk. Hell yeah. Put it all into the blender. It's really important to stick your finger in here and eat the rest of it. Me, when your mom and I. A lot of people like to make it seem like it's more complicated than it is, but I'm trying to be real with you. When someone asks you, you say it's the hardest thing to make. Evaporated milk, we're putting a whole can. Me, when your mom and I. The last thing we're gonna add is soy sauce. That's a joke, you see? Because I'm funny. Ha ha ha. Damn, I don't got enough cord. Story of my life, am I right? Assistant, can you fucking fix the camera? Thank you, assistant. Let's fucking... Hell yeah. We're gonna prepare the caramel. Caramel. The caramel? I don't care. There's a wet caramel, but if you're a selfish lover, just do the dry. Dry caramel is just sugar. I'm gonna just cover the bottom, and that should be enough. If we fuck the sugar up, we're fucked. So you better not fuck it up. But it's okay to make mistakes sometimes. The sugar has started to melt. You gotta swirl it, because people on the internet say that if you do anything else, it crystallizes the sugar. I think they're stupid. I've never had that happen, but you might, and then you'll blame me, and I don't really want to take responsibility for your problems. You want to make sure that you don't really make it too hot, like I did, because then it's gonna be really hard to make sure it doesn't burn. Personally, I don't mind the slightly burnt taste. This is about as far as we're gonna take it. We're gonna put it into a pan. Oh God, this is a problem. I shouldn't be walking around with this. Make sure to cover all edges. Be careful because this is extremely hot, or you cannot be careful. Let it cool for a bit. You're gonna add water to this pan, put it back on a heat, and you don't have to struggle to clean it later. Hell yeah. Ow. You gotta wait until this is kind of hard. Oh damn, I was about to touch it. That would have been stupid as fuck. Pour in your flan mixture. Hell yeah. I'm just gonna spank it a little bit and release all the air bubbles. This could be you. We gotta fill this outside with hot water. Now the easy way to do this, put this in the oven, then put the water on top. So obviously I'm not gonna do that. All right, we're gonna put this in there for about 45 minutes at 350-ish and pray, because sometimes it doesn't work. We're gonna check if it's done. It's done. You can tell because it's perfectly brown. The little jiggle, just like me, baby. We're gonna run a spatula then around the edge. Assistant, give him a top-down view. One of the last things I like to do before we set it up is turn it a little bit. This is because it lets the syrup come up to the edges, making it easier to unmold later. It cool down pretty quick. We're gonna have to flip it. This may give you the biggest problems if you're a pussy. You gotta be very confident with this. Ready? Bam. On the bottom, on the top. Flip. Oh yeah. See how it looks? Looking at the top, it looks like it's a little bit overcooked here. All right, let's plate it up. Ooh. God damn, that looks delicious. Let's give them a top-down view. Hell yeah. If you see air bubbles in your flan, that means it's overcooked in flan. Hell yeah.